So glad you guys are here. Let me get my chat up here. Hey Tara, hey Taj, hi Ann, hi CJ, hey Beth, hey Rogue. Oh my gosh, so many people. Hey Sandy, hey Erica. Could somebody give me a thumbs up in the live chat if you can hear me? From deep in the mountains of Emerald Triangle. Where's Emerald Triangle? That sounds like Emerald City. Hi, 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 hi. Yeah, grab your drinks, grab your cocktails. Yeah, grab your drinks, grab your... Oh no, the sound. Give me a moment. We have a little delay, I forgot. Yeah, if you have a cocktail, herb, sparkling water, whatever you got tonight, kids, bring it on. Happy hour's here. All right, I'm just gonna cleanse the space. Hi, Ange, so good to see you. Thank you, spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please protect the space. Hi, Ruben. Hi, guys. Hi, Tracy. Okay, so there's like a little delay, and that's gonna be fun to play with. Hi, Tori. Hi, everybody. If you want to play along with me tonight, I'm gonna do a spread. So you can pull cards for yourself as I'm reading for the collective. Oh my goodness. Hi, hi vibes. Hi, Tara. I'm so happy you're here. All right, let's play. Oh my God, everyone's being very kind. Can we have a cheers? Happy, I made this. This is sparkling water, coconut water, a little cucumber with a embarrassing straw. Cheers, happy hour. Hi, Sarah, with your dad. Is he a Pisces too? Hey, Erin. Hi, Annika. Oh my gosh, of course, Annika, you're supposed to be here. Hi, Oris. I want to say hi to every single person, and I just like don't know if that's gonna be possible. Hi, E2. Hi, Rogue. Hi, Erica Miller. Love you. Hi, Tori. Hi, Sophie. Thank you so much. I've gotten crafty in my sober days. Well, Cali sober out here on Long Island. Okay. Let's play tarot. I got some new oracle decks from Anishka, High Priestess Anishka, and High Priestess Carrie from Vancouver. I'm forgetting the names of the decks already, but the artwork is so Pisces. It's very starseedy, ethereal, Atlantis, beautiful. So I'm going to pull a few oracles for the collective first, and then we'll move into the spread. So if you want to get your cards, if you want to get yourself set up so we can play. Hydration Nation. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Hi, Food Bros. Hi, Karen. Yeah, this is live now. Live from New York. It's Friday night. All right. So, hi, Michelle. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. Just so you guys know, when I go live and do readings, my ADHD, all I want to do is read the chat out loud to you. Hey, Edie. But what I'm going to do is stop looking at the chat. This is me pattern interrupting. I'm going to stop looking at the chat and pull some oracles for us, okay? Foofy. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Carolyn. Okay, focus, Jessica. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please help me in pulling insights for the High Priestess Collective. I can't post. One more. I love a new deck, man. Feels so good. Okay. Wow. Thank you, Julie. Okay, first card out. We have duality, paradigm shift, equilibrium, balance, and temperance. I'm just memorizing the artwork on this card. All right. This is so interesting because I was just talking about this concept in a roundabout way with a high priest recently. So if you think about duality when it comes to your energy, duality, it's the split, right? It's the recognition of the contrast. It's the recognition that two things can be true at once. Our light and our shadow can exist at once. Joy and grief can exist at once. You ever think about moments in your life where you're experiencing tremendous loss or grief, and simultaneously some kind of gift or new beginning comes in that you experience gratitude for? That's an example of moving through the duality of life and the contrast of life. It's interesting because the word equilibrium is here. I think it's the middle word. It's the second word, yeah. Equilibrium signifies balance. It's justice energy. And I'm getting Gemini energy with this card, right? The twins, and which is funny because Gemini, the twins, is like Pisces, light fish, dark fish twins. It's the same thing. It's being able to explore the light and explore the shadow, explore, you know, the depths of the places we can meet ourselves in are only going to result in heights and joys and levels of appreciation and love for ourselves that we might not have otherwise experienced or felt had we not met ourselves in our darkest places. And I'm always called to say, you know, our darkest places, a lot of times it's the wounding that we've received. And other times it's the darkness of the ways we react to the world as a result of the wounds we've received, right? Those parts of us that we want to nurture. You know, people talk about flaws and mistakes, and there's another word. Maladaptive coping. Yeah. Maladaptive coping mechanisms. Those things are communication signals of a part of you that's requesting love, light, acceptance, and attention. You ever think about that? So like I would drink like a bottle of wine at night just to like chill and go to sleep when I was living in Astoria. I was teaching in the city. Maladaptive coping mechanism, right? And I used to have so much, I'm not crying, the fan is on and these eyeballs are very sensitive. But I used to have so much shame about that, right? The shame around like, oh my God, I'm like drinking a whole friggin' bottle alone to go to sleep. Like this is a problem. I just carried that shame instead of being like, oh, my system is asking for something. That's all it is. So your system is asking for something. It's like, can you look at us? Can you love us? Can you look at this part that you've been avoiding or you just kept in the dark, maybe because you learned to keep it in the dark, right? This duality is an invitation for everybody. This duality is where can you bring together both sides, that the angel and the devil on the shoulder, right? Or that light side of you that's like accepted and loved by everybody. It's like, oh, I like that side of you. And then the other side that's like, I keep this to myself, or this isn't like as widely accepted. This is an invitation for those parts to meet and for those parts to be seen and heard. And like the merging of those two, I know it sounds wild, but the merging of those two is where magic really does happen. That's really where transformation can come in. That's where new beginnings come in for us. Inspiration to create comes in. What was the other word here? Oh my God, temperance. And if we think about temperance in the traditional, like that, the OG Rider-Waite, the two cups that Archangel Michael is pouring back and forth in the temperance card, it's actually supposed to represent silver and gold, the subconscious and the conscious. Do you know that? Tarot Academy knows that. The subconscious and the conscious molding together or blending together, all that is acknowledging the duality. It's acknowledging the shadow. It's accepting the coping. It's recognizing the maladaptive and Yeah, Edie just says merging equals transformation. That is it. It's allowing those two things to exist, seeing them, and then working with those energies however you feel called to. Oh my goodness, I'm like a little drifting away right now. Hold on. That really is that. If we choose to this weekend, be a little kinder, a little more accepting, a little more forgiving, showing ourselves a little bit more grace. I love you too, Melissa. If we show ourselves a little bit more grace, there's going to be a solar plexus activation. Oh, now I am going to cry. Oh my God. There's going to be a solar plexus activation that ignites or restores a level of self-worth and appreciation and empowerment that maybe has been dormant for quite some time. Ugh. The number 15 is coming to mind. So it could be 4 years, 4 decades, something that happened when you were 4, something that happened when you're 15. Foofy woofy. Okay, the other card we got is Deep Rest. Look at this beautiful ethereal cloud garden, shifting gears, recharge, and repair. Look at this. Don't you want to live here? Drop a big fat yes in the chat if you want to live here. Hi, Brenda. So allowing yourself to show grace, compassion, forgiveness, acceptance. It's really like so much acceptance and love to both sides that you hold, that we hold. We all have this. No one is exempt from shadow. No one is exempt from mistakes. No one is exempt from dark, from maladaptive coping. Everybody has it. Everybody has it. Can you offer yourself some love into those parts that are showing up? You know what I'm picturing, actually, for anybody that has kids or you work with kids? You know when children, quote unquote, misbehave or act out? That's how they communicate when they're before they have the language to express specific wants, needs, frustration, disappointment. They speak through behavior. Our parts do the same thing. The parts of us that, you know, I could speak for myself. Like, I tantrum over here all the time. I'm always stomping around over here. And what would behoove me would be like, all right, what is the frustration I'm experiencing that my body language and my behavior is trying to communicate with me? And then how can I offer myself the love and attention that my psyche is requesting through this undesirable behavior that I'm exhibiting, and then getting pissed off at myself about it, right? And then offering myself forgiveness of like, okay, sometimes we're 38 and sometimes we're 3, and we're gonna nurture that 3-year-old so that we can be 38 more of the time. Does this make sense? Am I too deep in? Look at these beautiful yeses. Lisa, Andrea, hi. Oh my gosh, Brenda, I'm so glad that you're here. Hi, Catherine, Francis. Hi, Carmela. Okay, deep rest, shifting gears, recharge, and repair. This, Campos, I know you speak this language. I love it. This is a very special community. Oh my God, 140 people. Oh my God, did I say 14 or did I say 15? I said 15, right? Sorry, the ADHD is alive and well. Rest, repair this weekend. Can you offer yourself some kind of treat? There's some kind of treat that your system, your psyche is asking for. I'm specifically talking about the parts of yourself that you're like, I don't really like this part, or like this part gets me in trouble, or this part I have to shy away from. I can't show it. Your body's been speaking to you for days, Edie. Oh my God, I'm so glad I'm not alone. I find stopping and sitting still and ask me what I'm feeling. That's a great strategy process, Brenda. Can you offer yourself a treat after you decode or translate the behavior to the need? This is shadow work. By doing this, this is, you know, this, I might be sparkling watering it down. Cheers. But this is a form of shadow work, is in the moment when the shadow comes up, if you can spot it, be like, all right, this is a request for love. This is not an indicator that I'm not worthy of love. And I think that's, for me, that's what happened a lot, was I was like, all these things, all these ugly parts of me make me not worthy of love. And I had to rewrite that in a way that was like water. And I felt myself coming up a brick wall with that mindset. So when I started looking at these parts as like parts therapy, you know, like, hey, this part is actually requesting light, attention, love, repair, recharge, reparenting, whatever the thing is. Can you give yourself that this weekend? Can you offer yourself some grace? Can you give something pampering too? This scene is so luxuriously ethereal. There's a request for pamper beyond your general self-care, beyond your general shadow work. The thing is with shadow work, it feels so rigid and hard, right? There's like a lot of hard emotions that come up with it. But you can build a neural pathway to like bribe yourself for like with a little treat after, so that you know moving forward, like, oh, I've primed my pathways, I've primed my psyche to now want to do this work, instead of experiencing that battle with shame, with I shouldn't be like this, I shouldn't have to do this. There's some kind of I know we say portal a lot, I gotta find a synonym, but there's a very gentle portal here that it looks like if you are able to acknowledge the duality, translate the request, translate the need, offer yourself that need, and give yourself a little treat at the end, there's a portal available to you that looks very lighthearted and free. There's a lot of like flying energy. Like I get to just be with me. I get to just vibe in my own energy that I just cleared up. When you increase your vibration, that's for you. It impacts the collective when you do that. You also get to enjoy your improved vibration and your improved vibe with yourself, right? All right. Ooh, infrared sauna. I love that. Macaroni salad, crab, rarely. I just entered a conversation in the chat without having the beginning. Yoni steam, everyone's going in. The waterfall, inner power, unbridled confidence, claiming your place. Look at that. This is purifying. This is like I think we had a wave card this week. Wave of power, right? And this is the waterfall. Unbridled confidence. So this is, wow, that's so wild. 2 different decks. And I was talking about the solar plexus activation, feeling worthy of, having that self-esteem built back up, that empowerment built back up through this process, through the shadow work, the translating, the giving yourself what it is that your behavior is requesting, or the maladaptive coping mechanism is requesting. 1818 when I said that. 99, that's divine path. You're gonna, I think that what happened, oh, you hear that change? I think what's gonna happen in Pisces is this weekend, if you can really offer yourself this, it feels a little triage-y, but not, it doesn't have to be catastrophic, it doesn't have to be this catastrophic wound, but it can be this like thing that keeps ringing, keeps popping up. I think what's going to happen is you're going to crack some kind of code for yourself of like, oh, this is the process, this is the pathway, this is how I can actually replicate this over and over again. And that 9-9 divine path, that's you building a divine pathway, divine neuro pathway for yourself to recreate over and over again. Process of forgiveness in tow. There's also portal energy here. If you look at this, it's almost like if you move through the center of this waterfall, it's giving birth portal here. So this might also be an opportunity for you to experience this rebirth energy that we've been talking about, like coming out of this April portal, the retrogrades, the eclipses. This is an opportunity for you to come through purified. I'm going to pull one more and then we'll move to tarot. Thank you, Michelle. That's so kind. Thank you. Hi, Christina Joy. What's everyone drinking? Tomorrow is a big day with Jupiter and Sun conjunction tomorrow. Jane, can you tell us more about that? When Jupiter and the Sun are conjuncting one another, Is that it? Does that mean that Jupiter's energy is amplified? Jupiter's a benevolent planet. So it's expansion, it's fortune, it's abundance. They keep saying it's the luckiest day. Okay, we got 2 more. Ready? That's so weird. As we start talking about the planets. Planetary wave, soul mission, trust the inner call, soul team. This is an invitation to call on the ancestors, specifically if you're doing ancestral healing, generational trauma healing, if that's been kicking up and been a main focus for you. Planetary wave. You are the one who's able to do this. Your crown chakra channel is clear. It's prepped. It's ready to go for this. It's also an opportunity for you to, for my star seeds. If you are looking to connect, there's star seed activation opportunity. Or if we want to use different words, it's, you know, connecting with alternative. What do you say about that? You know, when we're in a psychedelic space, you're in another, it's not another form of consciousness, you're in like another wave of consciousness. I consider consciousness God, the universe. This is giving, like, you have an opportunity this weekend to pour into yourself and experience an expansion and some kind of confirmation through your ancestral line or your starseed fam or your belief in the universe or God, alternative forms of consciousness, whatever your like anchor is. There's going to be some like presence of that feels amplified, that is likely going to be very soothing and nurturing for you, especially if you have to call on them or lean on them. I say them, but it's just like your faith, whatever your faith is. If you have to lean that way to kind of make up for a lack of the nurture that you needed growing up, that's going to be present this weekend. Nikki, hi. Hi, Wendy Gale. Joyful, abundant, and lucky. Thank you so much, Jane. That's what I was thinking. Hey, Sandy. Another waterfall, yeah. And then the last one we got for the oracles is Cosmic Ocean. Current dreams, future realities, new beginnings. That's it, babe. This is, now you get to rest. Now you get to float. Doing this, I don't want to say doing this work anymore. Offering yourself this care is going to allow you to finally feel some reprieve. And I think in that reprieve, that's where you're going to be able to manifest harder, bigger, faster, stronger. Because when we're, when we're in a regulated nervous system, that's when we're able to manifest clearly, problem solve clearly, creations, solutions come to us more fluidly. Maybe some of you are actually engaging in artwork this weekend that's going to allow for that channel of yours to open up. All these waters, and a bit of air. I like that. Very cute, very pretty. Hi, CJ. I'm so glad. Hi, Robin. Okay, I'm just going to take a pause from the cards for a minute. My eyeballs won't stop. Robin says, how can I really ground myself if I've been having trouble? Hi, Priestess is in the chat. If you have suggestions for Robin, can you offer those up? Robin, how I ground is I make myself go for walks, specifically in like green spaces, green grass, trees. If I can get down to the bay or the ocean, I'll do that. Hi, Donovan. Floating is nice. And Robin, I don't know if you can tell, the High Priestess healing community, they know. I'm sitting on my floor. I'm always, like right now, I'm always on the floor. That is very grounding for me. If I have to choose between a chair or a bench or the floor, I'm likely on the floor. Part of that is too, my feet don't always reach the floor comfortably in a lot of different seats. So like feeling like I'm actually on the ground helps me. Mrs. J says, burn something. I'm never going to say no to fire. Never going to say no to fire. I love it. Music, salt bathing, music, salt baths, stargazing, nature. You painted, Brenda? That's so fun. Brenda, pop the painting in the community app if you feel comfortable. Face in the sun, feet in the dirt, ass in the sand. That's what I always say, Anne. Hi, Holly. There's no such thing as time. You're okay. Salt baths with cedar oil is very grounding for Pisces. Of course, Christina coming in with that Earth Witch magic. I love it. Windy Gale says, I used to take 3 to 4 baths a day at the height of depression to ground when I couldn't make myself go outside. I get that. I'm on the opposite end when I'm depressed. But if I take a shower when I'm depressed, I'm like, wow, look at you. What can't you do? Okay. All right, you want to play a little tarot with me? And then we'll come back to questions. We're going to pull 4 cards. It's kind of what we do at the new moon ceremony for those of you who pull your new moon tarot spread with me. Oh, I like that, Edie. Open the earth seed chakra and root chakra. Send it into Mother Gaia to her center and crystalline energy and bring it up into you. Beautiful. Sage, yeah. This is a sage and Palo Santo house over here. All right, let's play tarot. I'm going to use the Cosmic Seed tonight. So if you want to play, we're going to do this. You can't see this handwriting. Shuffle your cards, my friends. Okay. Shuffle, shuffle. Hey, Jess. And don't pull your cards yet. I'm going to get the spread ready. I can't believe how I can't get this one word on a piece of paper. Hi, Holly. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for playing. We're playing tarot together. Okay, ready? I cannot believe how bad my eyes are. I look like a crybaby. All right, first card out when you're ready. Your first card out is your transformation placement. Thank you, Ange. So embarrassing. And you don't have to pull. If you don't have cards, you don't have to pull cards. I'm going to pull. But if you want to play along and see if our cards match up, that's a fun game to play. First card out, transformation. Second card out. This is a placement we use a lot in the new moon ceremony. The second card out is the energy. The second card out is energizing your transformation. Okay, that's card number 2. So we got transformation, energizing the transformation. Card number 3 is your growth. It's another way to say like the challenging energy we're going to move through for this transformation. Doesn't always have to be super hard. And then fourth card is bonus energy. Hi, Alchemy Wins. Hi, Campos. I said hi to you. I'm so sorry. I drop into the center of Mother Gaia. I call it Crystal Room. I call it my crystal room. I hold a crystal in my hand in my mind, and I feel the energy build. I come back up into my body and hug a tree, breathing it. Wow, that's beautiful. All right. Curious what your cards are. If you want to share them in the chat, I'm going to pull for us too. I'm going to try to stick to this, but you know how I roll. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please don't mind pulling insights for the High Priestess Collective Transformational Energy. Okay, the transformational energy we got is 6 of Coins. Look at that lotus. Of course. Okay, so the 6 of Pentacles or 6 of Coins here, in the traditional, it's balanced give and take. It's reciprocity. It's harmony. Sometimes it could represent breadcrumbing. This card is more like, I don't have enough hands to hold all I got, which is funny. And she's sitting in a lotus flower, and we know lotuses grow up from the muck, up from darkness. So this, wow, that really aligns with transformation. You are entering a blooming lotus transformational time where you might not have enough hands or space to hold all that's coming in for you in the 3D. This isn't just 3D though. You see that top coin placed on the crown? That's giving activation. So that could be a claircognizant gift activating coming online. Shout out to my Claire meditation students. We have claircognizance coming up in 3 weeks. That's the last meditation we're going to do of the clairs. And this base coin underneath the lotus is the biggest one. And that's giving, it seals the deal. It's disconnecting the lotus from the muck beneath it. So you can expect some kind of, there it is, thank you, Spirit. It took me a minute. You can expect some kind of transformation around stability in the transformation itself. So whatever it is that you're growing up from, away from, moving through, wherever you land on the spectrum, that base coin, that base pentacle is going to seal the deal. It disconnects you from the hard part. So it's like kind of an official, like, good job, you did it. That chapter's closed. The door is closed. The chapter's done. We've disconnected the lotus from that. We've extracted the light from the muck. We've built a solid, firm, sturdy foundation. And on top of the foundation, there's a plethora of pentacles or coins being held and received. And on top of that is a claircognizant activation or some kind of crown gift. It's still a gift. Let's do that. Let's clarify. High Priestess at the bottom. You are the High Priestess. Pisces, say it. I am the High Priestess. Clarifying the crown. Can I get a little clarity on the crown chakra coin? Wow. Talk about crown. Look at his crown. It's the stars. It's your intuition heightening. That's what happens whenever we do shadow work. The deeper you go into your healing, the more amplified your spiritual gifts are. That is the rule. Even if you're not, you don't have to be doing healing work for that to happen. And it will happen. This clarifying the crown, that crown pentacle, right? Victory and success. It's also like you listened to the higher level of guidance you were receiving from, again, the cosmos, the universe, God, your higher level of consciousness, star seeds, aliens, whomever, none of my business, whomever is guiding you. This group does have the best crown game, Erin, Mrs. J. That's so true. And you said that at 707, and this card is 7. That's wild. 777. Woofy, woofy. And remember the oracles that we had at the top? That duality? Look, the light and the shadow. This is your victory gift. This is your victory activation. This is your victory. I don't have enough hands to hold all of the opportunities coming my way, compliments coming my way, traveling coming my way, bonuses coming my way, friendships coming my way. I don't have enough hands to hold it while I'm in my lotus flower. Actually, I want to clarify the lotus flower for you too. Hold on. What is the lotus flower representing? Justice. Divine intervention. This is what's fair. This is what's fair. This is giving divine reward for looking at the truth inside of you. Whatever that truth is, right? And that's card number 11. And here's the thing is, I think I was saying this before. When we're in a regulated, when our nervous system is regulated, it's easier to problem solve, create solutions, generate new pathways. Hey, Kimberly. What was I just saying? 11, Master Manifester. Because of the healing that you're doing, you're coming into this transformational, oh, my new normal is receiving. My new normal is spiritually attuned. My new normal is I have a stronger foundation than I've ever had before. And because of that, I'm calmer. And now, Master Manifester, I can call in more. I can wish for more. I can manifest bigger. It's so wild that your transformational card is being clarified by 2 major arcanas, right? The major arcanas are these are dominant cards. So these cards would essentially like take over this energy or influence this energy, you know? But this is a free will transformation. This, you know, the minor arcana, it's day-to-day decisions. It's free will energy. It's things that happen Monday through Friday or Sunday through Saturday. The major arcanas are like longer transformational energy. So this is a real testament to you walking with spirit or honoring the nudges that you've been getting, honoring the intuitive direction and intuitive pings. And the divine is like, A+ report card. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get some info on what's energizing. That was so fast. Do you know what's energizing this transformation? The 6 of Pentacles, you receiving gifts on gifts on gifts. What's energizing it is 4 of Swords. Rest. Maybe therapy. Maybe some people here are like starting to go back to therapy or getting new therapists, or there's new healing modalities that you're exploring. Some of you are trying 3 different healing modalities. Oh my God, that just made me so tired because I used to do that too. Like, I was like, I'm going to do breath work and I'm going to meditate and I'm going to go to yoga and I'm going to do, gonna, and it's like, or why don't we, well, you live your life. But for me, I was like, oh, I'm just replacing perfectionism and workaholism with like, oh, I'll just make healing my addiction now. But this is beautiful. 4 of Swords energizing the transformation of that 6 of Pentacles. That means that you're really taking your mind space, seriously from a place of nurture and care. This is going to expand how you view your process in healing yourself, how you view your own perception of what you're able to nurture and heal for you. It's also going to bring you into a state of mental stability, right? Force, stability, security, safety. Mrs. J goes, that square breathing unlocks something for sure. I love that. That's so cool. Let's get some clarity here on this energizing energy. 4 of Swords. 4 of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. 4 of Swords, 4 of Wands. 4-4. Master Healer, babe. You did that. Graduation. Tarot Academy. Last night. This was the card, right, Erin? 4 of Wands. Graduation. As we go on, we remember. Kimberly says, yes, I'm giving myself a break right now from packing all afternoon. I was hoping that you would like have this on in the background so I could hang with you while you're packing. 4 of Wands. So this is like victory, cause for celebration. There's those 11s again. So now you have 3 11s, which is a band. I don't listen to them, but someone here might. Oh my goodness, please. I don't know any of these. I don't know these songs, you know? But you know what I hear? Loving is what I got. I don't think that's 311 though. 3 11s is what? 33. Believe anything is possible. Man, this is a lot of head work. This is like a lot of you creating or recreating frames in the mind with intention so that you can kind of like hack and override your own coding and pathways. Man, it's just so much work. I give everybody so much credit because it really is so much work. Can I get one more clarifier for the 4 of Swords? Sublime. Oh, you got 2. 3 of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. This is the divine being like, when you work with us, we'll work with you. Three of Pentacles, the Holy Trinity, right? Father, Son, Holy Spirit, or creator, creation, inspiration. And the Wheel of Fortune, that's the karmic wheel. That's the divine timing. That's four seasons of learning, 4 seasons of shadow work, it could be anything related to 4, right? 4 decades, 4 major wounds, 4. Actually, now I'm going back to the 4s as being stability and security. You have these 2 4s out here, 4, 4. And now we have the 4 corners of learning. 4, 4, 4s, angels are on your side. This really gives, I cannot believe this theme just keeps coming up so strong. The more you utilize your connection to your divine realm, so angels, spirit guides, past loved ones, ancestors, star family, whatever you believe, the more and more you lean into that, that's where you derive a lot of your strength from. That makes sense. You see Anubis at the bottom of the wheel. Anubis is the god of the underworld, right? This is also giving, some of you have been allowing yourself to go into the depths of the darkness of the underworld, whatever your underworld is. Those of you doing that, there's a significant layer of skin that has been shed. You see that? Snake? Significant layer of skin has been shed. And that's going to result in some turn in your favor. That old cycle's really gone. That like lotus flower growing up from the muck, that muck part, that's over. You're allowed to be like, that's over. Even if you feel like you're still in it, if you look back, let's say in a year from now, if you look back at this time, you'll probably be like, oh, I actually was coming out of it. I just was so used to being in it. I didn't realize how close to the finish line I was. Yes. I love this so much. Okay, let's look at the energy that's going to grow us. Hi, AL. There's never any late here. Right on time. Focus, Jessica. Growing, 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 growing. I'm just reading the chat. I just want to hang out with my friends. Sorry. Growing. Please focus. Thank you. Oh. These are such good cards tonight. Ace of Wands and Action of Cups. This is what's growing. Wow. Okay, hold on. Too fast. Ready? This is what's growing you in this transformation. Learning to trust your spiritual, intuitive inspiration to take action from a place of self-love, knowing that your path to... Hold on, let me back up. Your highest timeline will always be guided by your intuition. Your highest healing will also be guided by your intuition. That's what I mean when I say you're your own healer. And I did not coin that. This is something I've learned from other spiritual practitioners. When we say we are our own healer, what that means is our intuitive body, our physical body, our emotional body is always communicating with us what the thing is that we need. Our opportunity in this lifetime is to translate the language so that we can decode the intuitive pings through our clairs, through our intuition, through our gifts, through our tantrums, through our maladaptive coping mechanisms, translate, decode these things. Because when we decode them, we're essentially like uncovering treasure that we need, and the treasure is the path. Does this make sense? There's divine protection here too. The sun with this amethyst growing, that's paternal energy. It's divine masculine energy. The sun, divine protection on this path. Yeah, more duality. The sun and the moon, Sandy. Good eye. Wow, more duality. I love that you said that. It's also giving the more you trust in your intuitive direction, though it's hard, that's why it's in the growth position. Though it's hard, the more you lean into that, the more we learn to trust it. The more you learn to trust it. And the more you learn to trust it, this might turn into a game. You see how this boat is filled with flowers? You might start collecting pentacle proof or evidence of like, hey, when I do listen to this, like things just work out so much better. And I'm saying better, that's subjective though. That could be like your world might crumble, but you might be like, but I feel good about it. There's like integrity behind it, but it doesn't have to be. It could also be like my life is just getting better when I learn to trust my intuitive, inspired, emotional intelligence. That they said what they said there. I'm not going to clarify that. This is beautiful energy. I don't think we could have gotten a better growth placement, growth card. And a bonus gift. It's like universe surprises. Yeah, ease and flow. Balance the shadow with the light to find the path easier. Hey, Kayla. Long time no see. Okay, and the bonus gift. Oh, Spirit's stretching me. Two of Swords. See how she's blindfolded? She can't see the feathers, the peacock feathers. Okay. When you learn to trust this wholeheartedly, that's when the blindfold will come off and you'll be able to see your power clearer, and you'll be able to spot all of those coins you are holding in that Six of Pentacles transformation card. Hold on, let me get her. When you learn to grow through the trust of your inspiration and your intuition and emotional intelligence, that's when the blindfold, this Two of Swords energy, that's when that blindfold comes off and you're going to be able to see more of your power. Remember that reading the other day? It was like, are you looking at yourself the right, are you seeing yourself in a correct lens? And like, we always have blind spots, but this is in a positive way. Like it's kind of alluding to, you don't even see the magnitude of your majestic power and how much you're able to do and how much you're able to change for yourself within yourself. And when that blindfold comes off, you actually might see these pentacles that you're holding clearer or differently or with more gratitude than you did before. It's also an opportunity. There's something about being seen. Let's go on that. Look, Sagittarius at the bottom. I mean, tomato manana. Temperance at the bottom. Those two cups, the subconscious and the conscious. With the Two of Swords. With the Two of Swords. Oh, it's getting them on the same page. The bonus of this is getting your subconscious and conscious finally on the same page, just like in that oracle reading. Primed neural pathways where you are now decoding and speaking the language of your subconscious. Your subconscious speaks to you, just like we said before, in symbols, in visuals, in clair gifts, in intuitive pings, in the dream space, in downloads, in triggers. When you decode it, that's when you end up in moderation, equilibrium, temperance, balance. That was that oracle card. That's the clarifier for that Two of Swords. And this is card number 14, right? Yeah, 14. Erin, I also keep thinking I can see you. I'm like, there's no face here, just this face. And Six of Cups on the bottom of that. I love it. Oh my goodness, this is a very, very beautiful spread. I'm just going to get a little topper for her. Donovan, wow, that looks like a mirror and a portal for change with the peacock feathers. Yes. I wonder what the spiritual significance is of peacock feathers beyond like being seen and attracting. There's got to be something else. You guys are funny. Okay, focus. One more time. Hold on. One more time. Closing energy for the transformational spread. Using the kippers. You're finally going to be able to see yourself for who you are. Damn. This whole year is an unveiling. I'm going to use a word, but this has a negative connotation. I do not have a negative connotation tied to this word. The rest of this year, you're going to see yourself for who you really are, not who you were masquerading yourself to be to yourself, but not in a bad way. It's not good or bad. It's like learned. And a lot of this is giving that solar plexus energy, right? And that solar plexus deficiency, we'll say, is not seeing or not acknowledging the power. So dressing ourselves up in other ways, when it's like you don't have to dress yourself up in any kind of way. You can just believe that you have the power. The rest of this year in this transformational energy, I don't know why I just made it the whole year. Oh, card number 8. This is the year of the 8. The whole rest of the year, I was just doing a weekend forecast, but also the rest of the year, you're going to be able to see yourself for who you really are, not the way that you thought you had to be. Wow. Pathway, and I keep saying neural pathways like OCDing. And this is card number 35, which breaks down to 8. So that's 8, prosperity. This process of shadow work and nurturing yourself and being compassionate and graceful with yourself. Yeah, Tara, dropping the illusion of self. If we own our power, hold on, I lost it. What'd she say? Kimberly says, if we own our power, that comes with responsibility, but that is what we often fear. That's so true, Kimberly. This pathway, this weekend, it looks like this is what's starting. The rest of this year, should you choose to continue replicating this process for yourself, you will be moving down the pathway of light for yourself. And at the end of not even at the end, the pathway of light itself is prosperity. So it's not one, what I say the other day, it's not one pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It's this entire pathway will deliver you experiences of prosperity, abundance, through the death and rebirth. But the death and rebirth is on your own accord. There's no tower here. There's no external energy here. This is all you choosing. Follow the yellow brick road. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love that, Erin. I love it. Anything else for this 8-8 pathway? If 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 butterflies on the card also signifies transformation. So maybe now it's like time for you to fly as you recognize who you are and allowing yourself to be a little more limitless in what you perceive yourself to be able to do. One more. I really wish I wish my eyeballs were not crying on this live. Or I wish the cats would bring me a tissue. Okay, last card out is card number 28, breaks down to 10, expectation. Oh my goodness. If we think about chrysalis energy, this woman is in her home, which is the chrysalis. Maybe you've been in the chrysalis. We're always in and out of this SHIT, right? You get to decide now, as this period of muck ends and you are sitting on your throne of the lotus flower with that new strong foundation pentacle underneath you. You have this process of shadow work in your nifty spiritual tool belt. This is your opportunity to create new expectations for what you want the rest of this weekend, this month, this year to look like. Card number 10 is like, that's the end to a cycle so that a new one can begin. This is so nice. So nice. Let me just check this chat. Oh, I love this, Sandy. Sandy says, I stopped using fake it till you make it. If you see your true self, there's no need to fake it and you won't feel like a fraud. I love that. Winning year, yeah, God's Goddess. Kayla, can we stop calling it a pathway and call it something like a trail? Pathways are easier to find and sometimes trails have to be made. Ooh. And sometimes trails have to be made for the first time. I think of different things when I hear the word trail, like I picture deer. I don't know why, but yeah, you know what I picture, Kayla, with this pathway card, or like this concept of we're building out these neuro pathways or these new ways of living. I picture like open fields, and we are all at the forefront of this massive field of wheat and stalks and flowers and grass, and it's our job to move things around and maybe chop things down nicely, kindly, however we can do that, to forge a new way forward for us. And like, as I'm doing that, Kayla's to my left forging hers, and Tara's to my right forging hers, and Kimberly and Edie are on the other side of her, and Sandra and CJ are on the other side of her, and it's like we're all we need to focus on is our way through, with the knowing that like we're all doing this together. We're all doing this at the same time. Campos and Erica and Donica and everybody. Yeah. Kimberly says, I'm in the middle of the forest creating my own path. That is the work I'm doing right now. Yep. I hear something in the bush over there. Oh, that's me naked. No, I'm just kidding. Don't come over here. Guys, can we have one more cheers, please? Thank you so much for playing with me tonight. Beep. Okay. I did want to see if there were any questions. Hi, Selena. I'm a little late, but also right on time. That's exactly right. Cheers to you guys. All right. If you have any questions around like spiritual topics, tarot, starseeds, psychedelics, I could talk about psychedelics forever. You can always drop them in the Ask a Priestess link that's always pinned in the comments and in the episode description of the videos. Sandy goes, can we do this every Friday? Do you know, it's so funny, Sandy? I have been thinking I want to come on live on Sundays, I think. Maybe Fridays, but I was thinking Sunday for some reason, but today's Friday. And I'll keep, you know, the weekly readings the same, but I would love to just be a little bit more in touch with everybody in the live chat and have some more interactive polls and shares and have everybody play and hang out together. You're witnessing me too, like doing a little witch wound healing, being seen on the internet, my face instead of just my paws, you know. Sunday feels good too. All right, we'll keep it moving and grooving. Sunday fun day, yeah. Oh, hi priestesses, I love you more, Christina. Before we go, I just want to say thank you to everybody who came and hung out tonight. There's 202 of you here. Thank you for hanging out with me and for witching around with me. You know, in 2 weeks, High Priestess Healing turns 2 years old. She was born on June 6, 2022, so it was 666 that year. And I'm gonna go live that day, and I think we're gonna raffle off a free reading. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna create like a form that you can submit your name into to win a, you know, raffled reading, and we'll go live and just celebrate High Priestess Healing. I birthed this little baby so that I would trust my intuition instead of ignoring the shit out of her, and I would stop perpetuating my cycle of toxicity in my life. So thank you for witnessing me on this journey. It's so wild, and I'm so grateful that I've been able to meet so many high priestesses doing the same. I can't really express how healing it is to meet people who are doing the same work. The work being like learning to love ourselves, learning to trust ourselves, learning to tend to our own triggers when it's so friggin' uncomfortable, right? And like humbling ourselves in that process, and applauding one another when we're doing that without shame or judgment. I think that's a really something I've like learned over the last 2 years, is how much shame so many of us hold in our feelings and how we view ourselves. And to witness someone misstep or make a mistake, I'm making them all the time, and to be met with grace and compassion and acceptance and understanding is so, you know, that's my job to do, but to also receive it from others is tremendously healing. And I hope that you know that even if I can't see your face, I support you in your healing journey, and I'm always rooting for everybody here and everybody not here too. We are divine children of God, or the universe, whatever you believe in. Kayla goes, I've never cried in front of so many people and was excited about it until this crew. Crying in front of people and on the internet is the new healing. Thank you for the mic drop, Kayla. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out and playing. I'll see you guys soon, okay? Stay out of trouble if you can. Bye, guys.